Broski got me. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G. I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in it, she just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my this say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I unleashed my soul, now they taking.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. The veteran kicker Graham Gano puts it on the tee. And off we go from Lumen Field. A return now from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Roll.
Here comes the third-year man out of Michigan State, Kenneth Walker. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Here's Howell out of the pistol. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball. And
into space. And he's going to take this one all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's the Florida Gator, Dameon Pierce. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
From the gun on third down, here's Ritter. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Rashawn Jenkins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. Now it's Howe. This one into the hands of Smith and Jigba. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Walker. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. Once again, it's Pierce. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. So trying to get the running game going. His first carry. Third down, 3 to go. Back to throw. Howell. Got it with Smith in Jigba. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
That's good for Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun run now with Walker. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Howell. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. He'll keep this himself. And he will take it in himself. Sam Howell. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks move out on top. 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On 2nd down, it's Ritter. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
From the gun, it's Ritter. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Throwing now. Ritter on 1st down. That's caught. It's Dameon Pierce. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now Ritter to throw on second. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Ritter connects with his big tight end, Manhurts. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On 4th down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try. That one doinks off the left upright. No friendly bounce. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Come on, set. Set, go.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll throw with Howell. Out quickly to Metcalf. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter.
Giants nothing.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
60 back, yeah, 60 back.
Now, faking the give. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he will go all the way. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his 2nd touchdown. Double the season output. He now has 4. Now the point after try from Myers. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Got it, ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
Now Ritter on 1st down. Pass complete to Neighbors. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Second down, Pierce. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Tackle made by Rayshawn Jenkins. An 8-yard pickup. First down, NYG.
They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position, out of bounds at the 3. A big play for the Giants. An even 40 yards. So the big play gets them down close, and now it's first and goal. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll try to run this one in. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. They'll run with Pierce. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
The offense staying put. Fourth and goal from the 2. That is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
So on a critical 4th down, they want to put the game in the hands of their quarterback. Give them some options. They go with the RPO scheme. The defense sells outs to stop the run. He's forced to pull it. Incomplete pass. Great job by the defense, staying true to their assignments, playing disciplined football, and they get a huge stop there on 4th down.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Big Lion. Go.
Here's Howell. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Throwing is Howell. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go. 18 back. 70 Lions. Hurt.
They hand it off to Pierce. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Here's Ritter to throw. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And finally, we see this offense find a little bit of life here early in this first half. They've struggled to get anything going early on, but at least this play has them on the move. Now, can they finish this drive and finally put some points on the scoreboard here in the first half?
They'll throw on first down with Ritter. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On second down, Ritter. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
From the gun on third down, here's Ritter. And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Giants are on the board now here in this second quarter.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. First and 10. Here's Howell out of the pistol. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13. To throw is Howell. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out. checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
In trouble, and down he goes. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. Here's Michael Dixon now as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15. On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Here's Ritter. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Howell. They'll try to set up the screen here. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. Howell. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. His kick is good. And the Seahawks going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, it's Ritter. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. On 1st down, it's Ritter. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Now, Ritter to throw on 2nd down. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple, right? I mean, everyone wants to complicate offensive football and make it super technical. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Now return coming from the 7th. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Howell. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Giants 10.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Out of the pistol, it's Ritter. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll run straight ahead with Pierce. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing is Ritter. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
On the jump.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll throw with Howell. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Into the hands of Lockett. Complete. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another 1st. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run the toss with Walker. Whoa. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, How we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now this time they'll look to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
3rd down and 9.
Let's go now. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Throwing is Howell. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
A 35-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Play action, it's Ritter. He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
On 2nd down, it's Ritter. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. Here, the ball is thrown short. The idea is get the ball in the hands of your playmaker and let him pick up the rest with his feet. But you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are back within 2 scores.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll motion over Metcalf. Inside the 30. And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. So they come up with a long touchdown on the little short pass. Greg, the quarterbacks love those pop passes, especially when they end up in the end zone.
Mike, you're well aware of the phrase in golf that there's no pictures on a scorecard. Well, in this case, there's no pictures on a box score because it doesn't matter if you throw it 1 yard or 50. You get credit for it all. In this case, he'll take credit for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Throwing now. Ritter on first down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On second down, Ritter gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. To throw is Ritter. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Howell. He finds Goodwin. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
They face second down and 7.
Cowboy 80.
To throw is Howell. Quick one to Smith and Jigba. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed, and he's tracked down behind the line.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and fourth down is coming up.
A 50-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hey,
Here's a handoff to Pierce running left. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Ritter. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ritter. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. On the carry, it's Pierce. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. Here's Ritter to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Now Ritter to throw on 2nd down. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Now Ritter. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Giants. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
Here's Ritter. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out.
Giants 19.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Howell. Got a man. It's Lockett. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, Seattle.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Now a give on the ground. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Got it, ready?
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Walker, 1st down and more. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Back to throw. Howell. This is intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Giants will take over at their own 14-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Ritter. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
Throwing is Ritter. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Ritter. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
A shotgun run now with Walker. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Lockett headed in motion. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now it's Howe. That is caught. He finds Walker. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Walker. And a determined run there. He gets about 7 yards inside the 10-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Throwing is Howell. And that is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Seahawks will extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. Connects with his big tight end, man Hurts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Don't get that often during the season. First play of the drive picks up 29 yards. To throw is Ritter. This one taken in by Hyatt.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Walker. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Once again, it's Walker. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks.